welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be exploring the new summer update. This came out July 4th, which is when I'm filming this. We're going to walk there because I want to show you guys where it actually is. There are a bunch of signs leading you to the update. It's right next to the beach. I also already have almost 56,000 doubloons because I've been at the AFK beach and I do the mini game, and it's really easy to get them, to be honest. Over here is this little shop, and you can exchange money for keys, it looks like. Not sure what those are yet, but I know they have these types of shops in the Christmas updates. I don't know if they have them in any other updates. Over here we have this little campfire, and this is one of the 2 new tasks that we have. These seats can also be used as beds at night. I brought out my kangaroo to see if we get any of these tasks. Here is the area where you can buy doubloons. I wouldn't recommend buying them because they're really easy to get, and I feel like it's a lot of Robux for not that many doubloons. Over here is the pet wear. There aren't that many, so I'm going to speed this up for you guys. Over here are some of the toys. There's just an accordion, which I'm pretty sure is just going to be the guitars in Adopt Me. You're going to be able to play them and they make sound. And these are the other toys, not going to show all of them. Here is the second task that I was talking about. To do this task, you just have to play any instrument and do it until the task is over. And that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. Over here is not done yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mini game because of the circle shape. And it's right next to the mini game we have now. Over here is some paintings for your house. I'm guessing the other 3 blank ones are going to be other ones, but that's the only one we have right now. Over here are the cars. This is the only car we have right now, but since there are 2 other question marks right next to it, I'm guessing those are also going to be cars. And I'm saving up my doubloons so I can make a shopping spree video for you guys at the end of the update. Over here are 2 of the 3 pets that we have right now. This is the hammerhead shark, and it's really cute as mega, so I think it's gonna have a lot of preppy value. Over here is the seabed creeper. I'm not a big fan of this pet. Also, it's really expensive, so I don't know how I feel about it. Over here is the myrmicorn. When I first saw this, I wasn't a big fan of it, but now that I'm looking at it in person, it's better. I like it, but it is 1,000 Robux, and that's really expensive, so I don't think I'm gonna get one anytime soon. Okay, so now we're walking to the AFK beach. One thing I don't like about the AFK beach is that you have to go into a completely different server, and it's you don't get to choose if it's private or public. I also don't like how you can't trade in this. You can look at people's profiles, but you can't trade them. I liked how in the last the spring update, you could trade in it, and it was in the same server. One thing I do like, and probably the only thing I like, is that you can get a lot of doubloons from the AFK beach. You get 25 every 15 seconds. So that's a lot per minute or an hour. It makes it really easy to get a lot of doubloons really quickly. Another thing I don't like is that whenever you exit, it brings you back into a public server and not into the same server you were in. I was in a private server just now, and now I'm in a public one. So I have to leave and join my private server. Took forever to get back into my private server and into my spot. This is in ×5 speed. Okay, so now we're gonna play the mini game. I had to wait to get into the mini game, and it took forever. This clip is in 100 times speed. Okay, so we are finally in the mini game, and I do not like playing this game alone. It's super hard. And by the end of this, I could not hold them back. They were all getting in my treasure. First, this game was very confusing, but after the 3rd game that I played, it started to make more sense. And of course, the first couple times I played it in a public server, so it was much easier. I was doing this earlier, but the parrot did come and help me with the boats. It doesn't help as much, but if you're playing alone or if you just need help, definitely get that parrot. Okay, well that was it for this video. I know it was pretty short, but there's not much to update right now. I will probably make an updated version or just talk about it in the shopping spree video that I'm planning on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.